today we're going to be talking about the 1995 film Kids, poster shot right here. This film is the directorial debut of Larry Clark, who's gone on to film other movies such as Another Day in Paradise, Ken Park, and another one of my personal favorites, Bully. This film explores the day in the life of a group of teenagers in the city of New York who explore sex, drugs, and violence. We open up the film with our main character Telly, played by Leo Fitzpatrick, who's trying to convince a girl to have sex with him. After he convinces her, he meets up with his best friend Casper, played by Justin Pierce, and they spend the majority of the film wandering the city of New York, having a blast. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, we meet up with Ruby and Jenny, played by Rosario Dawson and Chloe Savini. Now, Jenny plays a girl who recently lost her virginity to Telly prior to the film's start. She is only going to a clinic to go get an HIV test to accompany her best friend Ruby, who is a little bit more promiscuous. She's had multiple partners and multiple encounters, things that we do here in the film during conversations between a group of girls. One of my favorite scenes in the entire film. Upon receiving the results for the HIV test, Jenny gets some devastating news, and then she spends the majority of her time in the film seeking out to find Telly. Now, at this point in the film, Telly's already determined the next virgin he'd like to have sex with. He convinces this girl to go swimming, and then he later on takes her to a party, where it becomes a race against the clock to see if Jenny can get to Telly first before that happens. Now, one of the main themes about this movie is that it's drowned in realism, and I cannot disagree with that. I do remember myself as a teenager, a group of friends and I would wander the streets. We were taking drugs. A lot of us were having sex. And there's even points where we would go into apartment complexes just so we could go swimming. There's a lot of elements of this film that ring true. We were fighting, we were getting into things, we were stealing our parents' cars, anything to escape the world that we were in as a teenager at that age. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is when Telly and Casper go to the park and they meet up with a group of friends. This is actually, fun fact, this is how I learned how to roll a blunt. Just being honest. I think they did an amazing job as far as how they filmed it. A lot of the shots are handheld, and a lot of the actors aren't even actors. They're real kids. Some of the lines are ad-libbed. And this leads into another one of my favorite scenes where you got four boys at the party that are just randomly sitting on the couch, smoking a blunt and making up shit. As for the acting in this film, hands down groundbreaking. Very impressive, especially considering that this is a lot of these actors' first films. Rosario Dawson has gone on to have an amazing career, and I'm looking forward to seeing her in the new season of The Mandalorian as she plays one of my favorite characters, Ahsoka Tano. Chloe Savini has also had an amazing career, and she has been a part of some of my favorite films, including American Psycho and Boys Don't Cry. A lot of you might recognize Justin Pierce, who played Roach in the 2000 film Next Friday. Sadly, he passed away that same year. As for Leo Fitzpatrick, he went on to have a supporting role in the critically acclaimed HBO series The Wire. On a rating scale to 1 out of 10, I give this film a 9.5. Highly recommended. I think everybody should give it a shot. Have you seen the movie? Are you going to see the movie? Let me know in the comments, man. Thank you all for watching my video. I really hope you guys liked it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Hardcore pound fucking.
No.
That's my shit right
Hell
there.
yeah. Yo, that's the only way to do it, man. It's that boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
man.